Hello. New2 here, and welcome back to the ever-growing world of my Digimon headcanons and what-ifs. In today's video, we will be diving into a brand new crossover universe. That's right, we're trading the digital world for Whoop Agency? We are answering the age-old question, what if the cast of Totally Spies had Digimon partners? Now, not only will we be assigning partners to our 3 core Whoop agents, but also other characters such as their mentor, a particular villain, a fellow agent, and even a bully. But more on that later. For now, let's take a look at Clover. I decided to use the data link Digivice from Digimon Savers as it somewhat reminds me of old cell phones from like the early 2000s and even looks like it could double as a gadget from their spy gear. So, who did I decide to pair up with our fierce girly Clover? Somon. This recolor of Dressmon is meant to play into Clover's love of fashion and trendy clothes. Her special attack, Seamstress Strike, sees her slashing at an opponent with her sewing needle. Now, Somon will Digivolve to Fashionistamon. Continuing our fashion theme, this recolor of Cordamon is a perfect continuation of Somon and her vibes. She fires off rapid needle-like arrows and her attack she calls Fashion Fire. Now, this time around, we're going back to our roots, as I have designed crests for this video. Well, design is a heavy word, more like found symbols that worked and colored them and named them. Anyways, Clover's power comes from her huge heart, which made the most sense to me just based on her personality. So, with the crest of heart, Fashionistamon can Digivolve to Cupidmon. Putting down the fashion theme in favor of the heart and archery themes with this recolor of Angelwamon, which I honestly love. The red really suits her. Her special attack allows her to fire a heart-shaped arrow at her target, which she calls Cupid's Arrow. Cupidmon will take one more form as she Digivolves to Lovely Cupidmon. This recolor of a different angel, this time Lovely Angemon, is a mon I regularly use when I can. I absolutely adore the combat themes present here. Lovely Pummel is her special attack where she sends heart-shaped energy blasts at her enemies with each punch. So, Clover is partnered with a Somon, who Digivolves to Fashionistamon, then Cupidmon, and then Lovely Cupidmon. A killer start to this concept. Now, on to my favorite character, one Miss Samantha. But who does our lovely spy get as a partner? Metamon. This recolor of Morphomon was named to reference metamorphosis and transformation. I wanted to choose an insectoid line, as insects are usually used to represent intelligence in the digital world. This adorable Digimon is ready to take on any foe with her special attack Flutter Fade, where she confuses the enemy with a plume of multicolored powder. Metamon will Digivolve to Metamorphomon. I chose this time to recolor Eosmon, specifically the champion form, as I really like the design they did for this one. Even if I hate the naming format, but props to all of the Eosmon line, as in the TCG, my Eosmon deck is the one that I main. So, yeah. Metamorphomon brings our technological and intellectual themes to new heights when it detaches its mechanical wings and sends them flying towards an enemy, an attack called Techno Wing. Now, let's talk about Samantha's crest. This one was an easy concept for me, so with no further delay, I have given Samantha the Crest of Brains. This crest is symbolic of Sam's immense intelligence and brilliance. Her mind is a force to be reckoned with. With the power of her crest, Samantha's partner, Metamorphomon, will Digivolve to Wingmon, finally leveling up and recoloring Hoodymon, which happens to be one of my all-time favorite mons. I love a solid feminine bug, which is like super rare. I think we have like 2, unless I'm missing any. But yeah, no, I absolutely love it. Wingmon is of course named to reference birdwing butterflies, a gorgeous breed of butterflies that I personally love, just mainly because of Animal Crossing. Her special attack, Birdwing Blitz, sees her soaring at an opponent, slashing them with her razor-sharp wings. Wingmon will Digivolve once more to become Queen Wingmon. This light redesign of Queen Beemon, combines the badassery that is Queen Beemon with the beauty and grace of butterflies like Hoodymon. Her special attack is called Royal Reckoning and blasts the enemy with a laser fired from its bird wing fan. So, our Brainiac Spy is partnered with Metamon, who digivolves to Metamorphomon, then Wingmon, and lastly Queen Wingmon. I love this line. Like, truly, I love this line. I love butterflies, bad bitches, like, it's here. Even more fun is in store, though, as we turn our attention to Alexandra. Our carefree and fun-loving yellow Whoop agent is partnered with the always delightful Toy Agumon. This regularly used, by me at least, Toy Digimon is a perfect reference to Alex's more childlike personality and her large toy collection. There's an obvious theme here as Toy Agumon digivolves to Rubymon. This wholly original Digimon is my take on a Rubik's Cube style mon that I designed for a fan novel I've been working on for a while. I actually wrote a description of the evolution sequence, so why not share that here? The bricks that made up Toy Agumon's body began to disassemble piece by piece, till a soft glowing ball of light was all that remained. The discarded pieces started to swirl around the shining orb, creating a wall of wind, pushing everyone back a few steps. Each brick, seemingly larger than before, combined to form a large, multicolored cube that encased Toy Agumon's glowing form. The large cube twisted each individual row of bricks around to shuffle the colors, resembling a familiar brain teaser toy from the real world. A banging sound began to come from within the cube that results in two yellow stuffed animal-like arms bursting from each side. What look like oval stickers float down from the sky and land upon the top row of bricks, slowly fluttering to life, becoming the Digimon's eyes. Rubymon has a special attack called Toy Tornado, where it spins at high speed to launch several of its massive bricks from its bodies at enemies. I know I've used this attack before, but it's fine. It's toy themes. We're going with the toy theme. But yeah, I know it's not like high concept or anything, but I just love the idea of having a dedicated brick-esque Evo. And of course, I'm sure you guys see where we're kind of going with this. But anyways, Alex may be carefree and childish at times, but one thing she will always do is look out for the ones she loves. This is why I've granted her the crest of loyalty. Now, this crest will be seen in a new video later, but just forget it after this video. Her fierce loyalty to her friends is one of her strongest traits, and I believe would give her and her partner the power they need, allowing Rubymon to digivolve to Manzemon. The yellow arms burst out of the brick shell to reveal our fluffy teddy bear. This not only works to continue the visual themes from Rubymon, but also pays tribute to Alex's adorable teddy bear backpack she's seen sporting from time to time. Our Mon will digivolve once more, though, to Fun Manzemon. This light redesign of Cherubimon is a fun take on the stuffed animal theme, which we visit often on this channel for some reason. Fun Manzemon showers the enemy in hundreds of sound waves from the many pre-recorded phrases stored within it in an attack called BFF Barrage. So in my head, I'm imagining it like, you know, like when you have a Build-A-Bear and you record like, I love you, like you record a message. I imagine that's kind of like, it like taps its chest and just like blasts all these sound waves, but you just hear like, we're best friends, I love you, shit like that over and over again. I just think it'd be really funny and like make sense thematically. As you guys could tell, I had a lot of fun with these lines. I don't know why Totally Spies is where I was like, I'm gonna get brave and I'm gonna do more redesigns and learn how to use Photoshop even more. But anyways, yeah, so Alex is partnered with a playful toy Agumon who becomes Rubymon, then Manzemon, and then finally reaches the megaform Fun Manzemon. Now that we've wrapped up our core three, let's visit some very important side characters. Jerry Lewis is the prestigious founder of Whoop and helps the girl in their pursuits of justice. He is equipped with a much older Digivice, one the girls often poke fun of. He's partnered with the massively intelligent Ashmon. This recolor of Agumon Hakase is a brilliant mind who often helps the girls navigate their new tech and strategies. He doesn't usually participate in fights, but when he does, he spouts a series of facts that comes out in a fiery breath he calls Lit Lecture. Ashmon will be pushed over the edge while in the field and digivolves to Ash Greymon. This version of Greymon takes on a more fossil and science-y look for our Agumon line. I also just love this design of him, to be honest. I even gave him a special attack, Fossil Fuels, which sees him pouring hot smoke from his mouth. I think Jerry would already have access to his crest from his years of experience, but it becomes even more powerful as he grows closer to the girls. While standing up in one moment to protect the girls, his crest of mentorship shines bright, allowing Ash Greymon to digivolve to Mecha Greymon. This recolor of 2010 Metal Greymon was tweaked to add machinery to Ash Greymon. His special attack, Jurassic Destroyer, is a powerful laser beam that blasts a target to dust. Mecha Greymon will digivolve once more, this time to Z Greymon. I really just kind of like the idea of the gray materials shifting in color to a shiny gold for this great design of a Greymon variant. Like, truly, I actually really love Z Greymon. No notes. So our prim and proper leader is partnered with an equally sophisticated Ashmon, who digivolves to Ash Greymon, then Mecha Greymon, and then Z Greymon. Now, at one point, Alex does plan to possibly step away from Whoop. Britney is brought in to possibly fill her spot. This girl, who I feel would have worked as a permanent addition to the team in my own honest opinion, works as an almost one-sided rivalry for Alex, which helps her decide to stay an agent. This beauty is partnered with Pawnmon. This obvious recolor of Pawn Chessmon is a clear nod to Britney's love and expertise in chess. Her special attack is a toss of her spear called Pawn's Plight. Pawnmon will digivolve to Knightlymon. This recolor of Knight Chessmon was obviously named such since there is already a Knightmon, but we persevere. Knightlymon is equipped with a massive dart, which she throws in an attack called Night Dart. And also it's spelled like K-N-I-G-H-T and then N-I-G-H-T. So Night. You got it. Yeah. Our impressive new recruit finds her footing as she settles the tension with Alex and reveals just how much she looks up to her. All the girls, really. Her crest of admiration shines bright and fills her with the power she needs. As Knightlymon finally digivolves to Bishopmon. We recolored Bishop Chessmon this time as it's a less utilized Chessmon, and I like it. Its special attack, Prayer of the Bishop, sees a massive beam of light shoot from its staff. Bishopmon will digivolve once again to Queenmon. This recolor of Queen Chessmon was the perfect opportunity to bring together traits from all our girls. Samantha's intelligence, Alex's love of toys and games, and Clover's femininity and, well, slayage. Her special attack sees her swinging her queen's hammer violently in a move she calls Queenly Rampage. Our beauty in blue is partnered with a Pawnmon that digivolves to a Knightlymon, then Bishopmon, and then ends its Evo journey at Queenmon. Now, okay. I know people might not love that that I decided to do a third iteration of the Chessmon line, because it's like, oh, there's the black side and the white side. Crazy sentence. But my purpose here was that I wanted one that was kind of like an amalgamation of the two. So it's not necessarily one side or the other. It's a joining of the lighter color and the darker color. And it's just a dedicated pawn, like not focusing on another alteration type of thing. I don't know. I really like it. Now, we can't all be good, apparently, so I think it's time we look at Mandy. This mean-spirited bully was the Regina George of their high school. In my headcanon, she's brought under Big Bad Geraldine's wing and manipulated into being an evil spy for SPI to work against Whoop. This, of course, goes against the pre-established canon, but so does all of this? Anyways, Mandy is gifted her very own Digivice and a newer model to boot, to Clover's chagrin, who can't stand Mandy having something newer and cooler than her. Mandy is also gifted a partner Digimon by the organization, Sassymon. I recolored Cutemon to get this adorable Sassy variant. Its special attack is called Chit Chat, and it allows the Mon to blast the enemy away with supersonic ramblings. Sassymon will digivolve in the heat of battle to Faemon. This recolor of Poochymon, a mon I don't normally show a lot of love to, creates a great continuation of the fairy and cute vibes and actually works as a real evolution. Poochymon seems to be slotted into so many places it doesn't work. Its special attack, Fey Beam, sees a blast of magical energy being fired from its finger. Mandy's journey with the SPI, though, ends here as the villainous leader kicks her out after she fails to defeat the Whoop agents. Mandy is reunited with her partner after it escapes SPI to find her, but more on that later. So let's move on to the horrific woman of the hour, Geraldine Husk. This vicious woman is the founder of SPI, the lead rival to Whoop. She uses any underhanded tactic she can to get ahead, making her more of a villain than anything else. With her much newer model of Digivice in hand, she plans to dominate her foes by any means necessary. This vain and vapid villain is partnered with the only Mon she could view herself in, Reflectomon. This recolor of Mirrormon, who I just can't stop recoloring, is a nod to her inability to have an original thought. Everything she does seems like an underhanded imitation of her competitors. Reflectomon is able to create duplicates of its enemies to confuse them in an attack simply called Mirror Image. Reflectomon will digivolve to its champion form, Sukasimon. This mon works as an amalgamation of all the duplicated images it has collected within its own mirror. Now, Geraldine does not have a crest of her own, but instead uses what she has seen from the girls and attempts to craft her own. This results in the crest of imitation. Her unoriginality, however, causes Sukasimon to failure or dark digivolve to Damedamon. I don't know. Damedamon is what we're going with. This heaving mass of Mon creates a unique problem for the teams. But before we get into that, Geraldine's partner starts life as a Reflectomon, who becomes a Sukasimon and then a Damedamon. I'm putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllables. It's fine. Now, in this story, Damedamon is a massive Digimon of earth-shattering proportion that everyone must come together to defeat. That would include a newly reformed Mandy. She realizes the error of her ways and suits up once more to help fend off an army of corrupted Digimon. Her desire to change and help others grants her the crest of Redemption. A design I've used numerous times, so I'm sorry about that, but again, I'm not creating new artwork here like wholly, I'm just recoloring symbols. So, and there's just only so many things that can represent growth and whatever. Anyways, crest in hand, Faemon can finally digivolve to Halomon, a recolor of a massively underutilized Mon. Luminamon represents her turn to good as she reconciles with the girls and Whoop. Halomon's special attack is a razor-sharp halo over her head that she throws in a move called Halo Heave. Jerry recognizes this growth and makes her an official agent during the disaster. With her friends at her back, Mandy finds her true power in being a girl's girl. Halomon is able to meet her final form as she digivolves to Quantumon. This amazing Mon, who I love, works as a perfect fairy mega to me and is a great way to end, honestly, any fairy line. It's just really cool. It's mysterious. Color-wise, it really works. I didn't think it needed to be recolored, personally. So, Mandy's partner goes on an extraordinary journey as Sassimon digivolves to Faemon, then Halomon, and lastly Quantumon. Together, the girls, and Jerry, are able to fend off Geraldine's monstrous partner and save the world. So there you have it, folks. This was our foray into a Totally Spies and Digimon crossover. I had a lot of fun doing this, so if y'all liked it, I'm more than happy to tackle other niche or nostalgic crossovers. I will say, I will try to do, a lot that you guys suggest. I have to know something about the show. So the thing with Totally Spies, I'm not a Totally Spies expert. When I was doing research for this, I was learning a lot of things and I'm like, I probably need to rewatch this show because I don't remember any of the lore. There's also characters I didn't deal with. I picked Geraldine. I don't even think Geraldine's a main antagonist until later in the show, but I picked her because I remembered her and I was like, she was a bad bitch and I like her. So honestly, I really do like it. Also, it's about to continue. I think we just got a new season, which is crazy. But anyways, there's also a new game that's apparently horrible, but I want it. It's on my primary wish list on Amazon, so I'm probably gonna buy it. But that's besides the point. Okay, guys, stop asking me all these questions. God. As always, if you like my content or this video in particular, please subscribe, like, and or comment. Also, feel free to check out my TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Twitter, which will all be linked below. Beneath that, you'll find a link invite to the Discord channel, so feel free to hop on in and join the 282. Sorry for my allergies. They're beating my ass, so if I sound a little stuffy, I'm sorry. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. I love these girls. I mean, they're bad bitches through and through. I wanted to be a total spy, totally spy, so bad, but like I wasn't a teenage girl. The laser lipstick, I just loved it.